Hi guys, Life Hacks for Seniors with Keith, back again with a video. Today I thought I would cover some stuff about skiing since we're in the middle of the ski season. Hopefully it'll last a little longer. It's been kind of a warm one up to this point. But today I'm going to do 5 hacks for better skiing after 65. Of course, younger people can use this stuff too, but this is just for us guys and gals that are over 65. And I'd like to start with a really simple one because everybody, as they age, we get cold fingers and toes. And I've got some really cool hand warmers that I got for a gift for Christmas that heat up really nicely, and they will fit right into the part of your glove. You just unzip it and slide it right in. You can use the old chemical uh, glove warmers this way as well. But these new electric ones, you recharge them with a USB cord, and all you have to do is push down on the button on top. They're slippery. And you'll see the lights come on. And if you want it warmer, you can. Whoop, this one's almost out of juice. I used it all day yesterday. So let's see how this one does. They need to get recharged before I go back up in a few days. Yep, they're both out of juice. But you can see the red light flash. You know where it's at. And there'll be 4 of them that'll light up. You can go, and that's intensity. You can make it hotter or cooler based on the number of lights that you pull up. Put them into your gloves, and you're in good shape to go. They'll keep you warm all day. These lasted me all day yesterday. So I put them in probably around 10:30 in the morning, and I took them out when I was done, when I got back down to the base around 3 in the afternoon. So the next thing, I get thirsty on the mountain. I just do. I sweat a lot. Even when it's cold, I sweat. We're going to cover that here in a minute with another item. But I really have fallen in love with this water bottle. It's got a wide mouth on it for you to fill up, and it's just like a bicycle camelback. You bite the tip of it, and then you just suck the water out. You can squeeze it as well. That makes it happen a little easier, just squeezing it into your mouth as you bite down on this. But this lasts me generally all the way through the morning and then again through the afternoon. But don't do what I did when it came. When I ordered it off Amazon, it came in a flat envelope, and I didn't realize it. I could feel this part of it through the envelope. And so I grabbed my scissors to cut it open, and I cut it right across the bottom of the plastic and ruined the bottle. So you had to order another one. So don't do that when you order it. Was a silly thing that happened. But this is a great way. You can even put electrolytes in this, as I've been telling you to use in some of my other videos. Help you if you're sweating during the day. That's just something that I do. I just sweat. A lot of bald guys will tell you that having no hair makes you sweat. And I wear a couple of things during the day that contribute to keeping warm, along with my hand warmers and my mittens. I've got this full headgear because I'm bald. This really keeps me warm. And oftentimes I will use a pullover gaiter as well that goes around my neck when I'm skiing. Because one of the places that always seems to be open is the top of the zipper on your jacket. And this area of your throat can get kind of chilly. And when you get to going at 15, 20 miles an hour or faster, if you're gutsy, the wind chill really drops. Yesterday, it got quite chilly in the afternoon when the wind came up. But these really help a lot to keep you warm. But I sweat in it. When I take it off at lunchtime, I turn it inside out so it can dry out again before I put it back on after lunch. But this is a great way. You can pull this up and you can keep your mouth cold. I generally have the strap of my helmet go underneath here, and then I can pull this up as I start to move. Keeps me warm and comfortable throughout the day. And you can still hear very well even with that on. So let's just keep going with the helmet, because that's all part and parcel of this. This is my Pret helmet. It's brand new last year's model. Got lots of holes in the top for letting air in, which was important to me since I sweat and I develop a lot of heat because I ski kind of hard. And so it's got vents in the back and vents in the top. It has a magnetic strap connector. Did you see that? They just connect with magnet, which is really cool because you used to have to put them on and you'd snap them together. Now you just have to get it near each other and it will automatically connect and you're done. But you got to make sure you've got this attached or it doesn't do any good because if you were to crash and hit your head, the helmet can move off rather than staying in place as it's supposed to. These have ear holes so that you can hear snowboarders when they're coming up behind you, which is always important anymore, and other skiers as well, and people that may be hollering at you. As you can see, I've got my yellow jacket in the back there from working yesterday. So when I'm on the mountain and people are looking for me, they may holler at me, and I need to be able to hear them. But here's the important part. They need to be MIPS registered and certified. This is a certification that they give helmets for safety. If it's got a MIPS certification, and I didn't look it up to tell you what MIPS stands for, I apologize. I'll put it in the description below. But this tells you that you've got a helmet that will be more protective of the old noggin and protect your brain if you happen to hit a tree. I happened to cross a couple while I was working yesterday, and a lady had hit a tree, but it was when she was going slow, and it didn't really bother her much, and she had a MIPS related or certified. Keep saying that, it's related. Certified helmet, and so she was in good shape. I stayed with her a little while, and she was obviously okay. And then I went ahead and went on and skied after that. Okay, moving right along. In keeping with the helmet, you got to have goggles. And these are my new Glade goggles. I got them last year, and I bought them for one particular reason, and that was because they are magnetized. They just pop right on. Now this is both lenses on right now, but they'll still connect that way. This is the color for when it's really bright. This is the color for when it's low light, and you need to be able to see all the different moguls and other things that are on the course or on the run. This is really nicely done. It's got a good heavy strap to it that goes around the back of my helmet. It has a host of holes across the top to keep it from fogging up on the inside. So it's got good air movement while you're on the hill. And you can easily pull this and put it up on top of your helmet if you need a little breather away from it, because it gets warm underneath these as well. But Glade makes a really good set of goggles, and I would encourage you to get them. So the last two items I've got are kind of just things to make life easier as seniors. Yeah, our hands get a little weaker. Our grip strength isn't as good as it used to be. So I did a video on that the other day. So be sure to look for the grip strength one. But it makes it harder getting onto in and out of your boots sometime. But I discovered this, which is a very cool tool that goes up that you can use on the buckles on your boot, so that you can make sure that you get it tight enough. If the buckle is sticking out like this, you can just put this in it like this and pry it back and snap it into place. It's not very tight right now, and so it's not showing it very well. But that's all you have to do. Oop, there we go. Is just to pull it back. It keeps from having to use your hand when you're really trying to get that last notch on the buckle and can't quite pry it shut. This little tool made by Boxum, Boxum. I'll put this down in the description as well. Made in America, love that. But this helps you get your boots on and off really well. And I think you'd really enjoy it. I know my hands are just not as strong to pry those around, and I can't bend over as far because I've gained weight. I'm down 2 pounds today, though. It's happening. I'm going to lose it yet. So I couldn't get to where I could bend over my boots well enough to be able to snap the buckles in, and that really helps. And here's the last thing. Stretchy band. This connects to my jacket, and this connects to my phone. And I can't show this to you because I've got my phone recording this, but they give you a little tab that goes in underneath the phone that then you can connect this little connector with. It's a little loop, and you just hook it into the loop on the phone, hook this into a place on your zipper sometimes, or on a strap on your jacket. I've got zippers across the top that have holes in them, and I can connect this through one of those. But you're riding up on a lift, you pull your phone out and drop it, and it's gone. But if you've got this attached to your phone, zam, not going anywhere. And I have told so many people on lifts about this, and they all say, "Wow, I'm going to go get one." It does help, and it does save you a phone. I mean, who wants to have to get another phone? Okay, this video is for those of you that are active, aging seniors. I want you to be able to get out there, men and women, and stick with your senior fitness, because uh, this aids in leg strength. It aids in bone density. It aids in keeping you young because you're out there doing stuff and staying active. Don't give up on your skiing just because you're getting older. Just ride on easier trails. Keep your eyes and ears open for other skiers, and you can build your strength up. You can keep your balance, which is important, all because you're still maintaining skiing. So those are all good things for you. Skiing plus activity equals staying young and anti-aging. I love that phrase, anti-aging, don't you? We know we can't go back, but we can keep it youthful for as long as we want to stay active, right? So, life hacks with Keith for seniors, or life hacks for seniors with Keith. I never remember how to say that. I'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.